much he appreciates.
I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave, you literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I spoke back.
Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And... chat, I was sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that, I...
Oh, Beardo!
Fuck
Long
you.
chat. I was about to write in the chat buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. They're in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts! Peanuts!
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, Beardos, Weirdos, Balls and Ghouls. How are we all doing? Hope everybody's well this evening. Happy Tuesday. What are we? Tuesday the 8th already. The 8th. Mr. Badger, I see you there. Hope everybody's well. I've moved my monitor, so I'm going to turn that way and then turn that way to read. It's great. I can be lazy again. So I've managed to get this camera lower and a better colour on it. And then we got the other one that's a bit shit and doesn't focus, but I fixed that as well. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Daniel Green, I appreciate you. I've seen some of your comments elsewhere. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Let's put some music on. Have you ever really gotten accused of hacking on COD, Beardo? Yes. Yes, Wisdom. Me and Dorky got accused of hacking when we first started playing together. They were just awful players and they accused us of hacking. But yeah, only once in the early days of COD I got accused. I think maybe we've had one a bit late. Not recently. We're nowhere near good enough to get accused of it. I'm getting better. Don't call me Shirley. I like that name. Right, let's do the participants a bit quick because there's already 200... I've butchered it again, haven't I? There's already 200 people in here. Oh god, he's live again. Suck my ass. Paranormal Monkey, absolutely fantastic interview live stream last night, just saying. Mythos also has just put out a fantastic video on Haunted Nights. Check that out. Kev Kerr, I had a fantastic conversation about you yesterday with a certain Mr. Biddle. Just saying. You've got a lot of respect, you have. So, we've got a Wakefield Abnormal Normality, Amy and Ozzy, Angie Brooke, Anna Banana, Arts and Craft Lady, Bean Sawyer. No, that's... Bean Sawyer's not there. I've just completely made it. Becca Lee, Big Dan, Bill, Stacey, Blue Sky, Lissa, Bob the Beard, Bookie, Broken Capital, Snoochies, Calamity, Catherine Lawrence, Kaz Scarlett, Keridwan AE, Chris Yule, Christine Sutton, Christopher John Ruby, Cody Breman, Coombsy, Craig Adams, Chris Store, CRL, Chris Storm, sorry, not Chris Store, Cujo, Daniel Green, David Binch, David Hanel, Dawn, Emery, Do Driving Gloves Matter? Yes. Don't Call Me Shirley, Donna, Doomed Lottie, Dorset Paranormal Investigators, Didorius Ash, Eloise, Fahab, you beautiful bastard, Fiona Johnston, Firefly Kelly, Garmax, Sane Geiger's Gifts, Ghost Wiener, Gillian Daniels, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Granny Dumpling, you paid fucking legends. You'll notice the mummy is up. One of the... I know that's for Mrs. Geek, but I liked it. Julienne, thank you for the 17 months by going to the doctors again. I hope you get whatever it is sorted. Gillian Daniels, Granny Dumpling, Groke King, Haunted Sessions. You make me fucking laugh, you do. Haley, Jan Stadil, Jess Proctor. Johan Draco Westgate, John Tennant, Jolene, 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 Jolene. And immediately the meme that Dorset Paranormal Investigator sent me about Dolly Parton has ruined that. John Boy Patton, Judith, Karen Hawkins, Karen Peters, Kitty W, Kev K, Paranormal, Kim Adriazzone, Laura Holmes, Laura Johnson, Laura Wilson, Lee, Lionheart, Lisa D, Lord Washington of Wansley Manor, Laurie Chocks, Making Memories, Marie Jane Gin Juice. I struggle with your name. Maureen O'Connor, Mgal, Mike or Mickey, Mike's Mysteries, Mistress Kaylee, Monica, Monique D, Mr. Badger's Moonbase Delta, Mrs. Bob the Beard, Hannah Connor, Mrs. Geek the Beautiful Wife, Mystic Mimo, Mythos Paranormal. I know, don't get clear, I don't have a live or a premiere tonight. I'm going to send everyone to the video Mythos just put out. He's done such a fantastic job on it, and I'll get into it, something else from his comment sections in just a bit. Nancy, Nate Walker, Neil Carr. Neil Carr, thank you for the 2 months. I'm moving on up. Thank you for your generosity is uplifting. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Julienne as well there. Thank you for the 17 months. I don't know if I said that properly. I'm very, very sorry. Raven, Puppy Sebastian, Only Real Paranormal, No Effing Ghosts, Raven, Rawside, I've just done all them. Rebecca Keynes, Rolana, Ricky, Rob the Blow, Roger Bowen, Sandra, BHUK, Scathesian, Dark One, Shannon Elizabeth, Skazdia, Spaghetti Ella Paranormale, Sparkle Catcher, Spiritual Awakening, Stacey Smart, Stephanie McCallow, or W. Callow, sorry, Steve Dodsley, Sue, Tan. Where you been, Tan? Tara Normal, The Occult Life, Paranormal Monkey, The Dark One, Trekkie Turtle, Wisdom, WW1, Zombie G. There you go. Got everyone. Hey, Kenny Biddle. How you doing? That was Kenny. I just seen Kenny and assumed he was the Biddle variety. It is Mr. Biddle. Cool. So, me and Mr. Biddle are starting work on a project tomorrow. It's something we've been trying to do for ages, but time hasn't allowed. I'm quite excited about it. I'm very excited about it. And initially, it was sort of my idea. I wanted to do something, but then in discussions with Kenny, I was like, it's better in your hands because I'm like a bull in a china shop sometimes. And let me just move that over. And I think it'd be better coming from you. Aaron, it's really good to see you, my friend. Missed again, Beardo's fault. Martin Jordan, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry that in amongst the 299 people, I missed you. I'm always here just on the chat. I know, Tantan. You're a legend. DPI, going to lurk as Ozzy won't stop biting me. Buy a cat. Don't buy a cat. Good evening, Beardo Chat and Mods. Hello, Ad19. Are you bean flicking excited? I don't have a bean to flick, but yeah. Yes. Right, as you guys know, I make my videos and I shoot from the hip. What's Jolene making people laughing for? Right, forbidden. Anything regarding Pramgate. Mandatory fun and congratulations to Beardo. There is piles of dancing to the rhythm of Tell Me Why. Jolene! So, obviously I'm not going to get... I just don't want to talk about Pramgate. I have said more than enough. A lot of people are pissed at me because I've said more than enough. That's fine. I get it. Move on. The Ouija Brothers will probably be live tomorrow. They will have their say. I've done my bit. Job done. Move along. And then we've got stuff going on. Negan. Yes, you can. 2 seconds.
Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Aaron, the J and Bob skins are not out until the 20th, I believe. I may be wrong. I haven't played Call of Duty today. Rumour time. Seg and Lee from Really aren't actually the same person doing the world's longest lineup. I've never seen them together. So, you may notice there's something new behind me. Mrs. Geek has made a multicoloured Billy. I wanted to call him Bully Bullshit, but she wouldn't let me. So we're going to discuss how to do it, but at Sunday's stream, we'll be giving this Billy away. You can call him what you want then. We'll be giving this Billy away. And what's going to happen is me and Mrs. Geek are going to open up a eBay store where regular Billies will be made, and there'll be a price on them. And then these multicolour ones will be a special edition. So for every 10 of the regular Billies, there will be a multicoloured Billy. But the first one will be sent out to somebody in... I don't know how we could work it yet, so keep your eye on the community post. Somebody will have that one, and there'll be a little card and everything in there. Martin Jourdain, thank you for the £2. Thanks, that just tickles my balls. You can have another one.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Regular Billies, yeah. Mrs. Geeks, obviously, because she was working ridiculous hours, she's basically changed her hours, so she has a extra day, not every week, but most weeks. And she wants to basically make stuff with her time off instead of... Because she works nights, she falls asleep all the time. So she's like, if I keep myself awake and I can make these, and then we can sell them over on eBay. So we'll create an eBay store specifically for Beardo stuff. It won't be the merch for the t-shirts and stuff, because that's obviously made somewhere else. But it'll be the stuff Mrs. Geek makes, like the Billies. I ask us because I truly don't know what is a Billy. This is a Billy. Now, the camera doesn't quite do it justice. He's got a pink nose, but it's a Billy bullshit. And he started featuring in the videos again this week because with all of the seriousness going on, I've started to inject more comedy into the videos. Hence, Paranormal Sins coming back this week too. Geiger's Gifts, thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted membership. Roger, you will be adorned.
Fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
AV Stevie, thank you very, very much for the 20 months. Not just the 20 months, but your complete and utter support to me and the real and the good guys. You're a fucking legend. Like a Billy Goat, I love it. Billy Bullshit. He used to pop up in the videos and shout bullshit. There's also, I think, the stickers behind there because it started peeling, but there's stickers on the merch store for Billy. There's stickers on the merch store for the Rara that Mrs. Geek made that's up there. Blast Rights, thank you for the 6 months. Love the Billy. So, yeah, we'll give one away. And then once Mrs. Geek's got sort of 10 of these and one of these, they'll go up on the merch store. Appreciate the 6 months there. The Dark One, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. So you'll get these handmade things off Mrs. Geek. They're not going to be overly expensive. You'll get a little card in there that'll be handwritten by Mrs. Geek because she has better handwriting than I do. And just like a thank you note attached to a card. Just something from the channel. And a little bit of money in Mrs. Geek's pocket for the effort she puts in. We love you, Beardo, Mrs. Geek and the mods. And Robinson, you are not the weakest link. Hello. I did it different this time. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Thank you for your kind words. Andrew Hills, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. Cody Breeman, thank you for the $5. Beardo, in your most stern voice, can you please tell my kidneys to get a job? They're freeloading again. Oi! Kidneys, stop freeloading and leave Cody alone. See what I did there? Fucking sort your kidneys out. Something just jumped in my head. It was like, oh, see that? It's gone. Doctor equals drug pusher. Pharmacist equals drug dealer. Drug dealer equals drug run. Yeah? Have you ever played the XCOM games? I've never even heard of them. I have not. I love this idea, so wholesome. Yeah, there's been... listen, I know I'm mostly to blame for it. There's just been so much negativity and bullshit and drama. We like... Let's get back to having a bit of fun and doing some cool shit, you know? And then Mrs. Geek be able to get something back as well. And I don't have piles. Only real paranormal. Calamity, can I just say thank you to everyone being supportive here. It's so refreshing to be part of a wholesome community despite what others say. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, I appreciate the support of the paranormal teams as well, because it's got a bit messed up. Sarah McDonald, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Cryptic Walker, hello to you. Will you be putting your pile cream in the merch store, Beardo? It's mine. I think Mrs. Geek should make a Billy with bum grapes. What is wrong with you all, band? Are you saying it's one of those lives where we just rip the piss out of you? I mean, they normally are. They normally are. Drama and the paranormal, they go hand in hand, don't they? Yeah, but I'm fully aware that I've given myself a bastard name for it. And it won't change. I'll get into trouble again for something, just the way I am. Girly Twirly, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. Please tell Mrs. Geek she's a legend. She's in the chat. But there you go. Paranormal... Oh, PNC, Paranormal, how are you doing? Straight in the centre. 8 Wakefield, Blue Bottle Comics, 17 months, let's go. 70 months of being a weirdo and I'll never look back. Love what you, the debunkers and the real paranormal do. I appreciate it. I'm absolutely sold on a Billy. I don't care what Garth says. I'm going to get one. You get one. Beto, you blame hashtag he's got pooled. Stop telling people you have a happy birthday. It's not my birthday, Leroy. Leroy Jenkins. Have I got a new camera? No. That is my old Logitech C920 that didn't work for 2 years. So I uninstalled the drivers, I've reinstalled drivers, and I've actually put some filters on it in the OBS editing software. And yeah, it somehow looks better than the Lumix 1080 camera behind it. I don't know. Ghost on Trent, welcome in. Get my hoodie from your merch payday, hopefully. That's if the missus doesn't spend it. Slick, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for the £2. Beardo asks Seg if he visits Biffin's Bridge. What? In Biffin's Bridge, the piece of skin between your ballsack and your ass crack, and one slip and you're in the shit. John Torrance, hello to you. Yes, you can get an Egan. Marie Jane Gin Juice, thank you for the £2. I pay more for a Rainbow Billy, Mrs. Geek, so cute. The rainbow ones are going to be a special edition, and they'll cost just a fraction more. Like a £5 or something. Lumix cameras suck. Occult Life, I've seen the issues you've had with your Lumix camera. It's not my birthday. Wait, somebody wanted, what did they want? It was a tickle, right?
Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
The Dark One, thank you for the €5. Maybe you should take a Barbie for an investigate. I don't have a fucking Barbie. All right. The man, the myth, the moist. Dead cold, dead cold. You got me in there today, you did dead cold. Walk in the Weird. Hello, I hope you're well. We both doing good. How's the camel? I hope you're well. The Gooch, mate. Yeah, one slip and you're in the shit. Flip Art Music, hello to you. creepy Baggins, please?
Hello there. How you doing? You come here often?
Every day.
Oh, why is that?
I work here.
Oh.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Cree Storm, thank you for the 4 months and all the birthday wishes. How old are you by now? 43. 43! Ah, make a Barbie Boo doll. I mean, the Boo Bears are shit, so no. Evening Gingy, you nutter. Ah. Sorry, I've just gone completely blank there. Hey, walking the weird. You've been missed. Look all them people asking about you. Shouldn't a certain little artist get the first one? Huh? It's a giveaway. The first one is going to be a giveaway. My 2 favourite clips. Thank you, Beardo. Have a great day, chat. Laura Holmes. Does Mrs. Geek knit as well? I can't crochet in my life, but I've almost knitted a jumper. I don't think she's ever tried. My God, you're ancient, Beardo. Jess, you're like 10-ish years younger than me. Silence, woman. I'll tell your husband. Look at Gingy's husband jumps in the chat now and again and defends my honour as well. My brain did buffer live. Never noticed in the video on Monday. A brain farted in the video and I forgot to cut it out and I was like, I'll leave it in there. And I put the loading thing on my face. Beardo, how you beer belly tonight? What beer belly? My beer belly's going, cheeky bastard. Look at this shit. My tits stick out further than my belly now. The cheek of it. Beardo's back, alright. Oh. Asshole. Chris John Roby, Mr. Satan, thank you for the £5. Got onto your sacrifice list in the Discord. Can I get a band? Yes, you can. Yeah, this draws your picks. I believe, like obviously when Annalise drew Billy and drew the Rar, I'm almost positive all of the mods have got a Billy or a Beardo. Beardo, like you were there in person when the 10 Commandments were read aloud. Cody, thank you for the $5. And the 11th commandment is, you shall shutteth the fucketh up. Boobies get scared. Chat! Stop it! Oh, God, you're all banned. Andrew Hills, I like that idea. Hey, Peter, I have an idea. How about your next investigation? You hide a Billy bullshit, and the first one who spots him wins a prize. Thank you for the £5. That's a great idea. That's actually a great idea. Right, CRL's got a Billy. When Annalise hasn't been feeling quite right lately, so she's probably taking a nap. She's feeling a bit poorly and under the weather. So at some point she may come in, and when she comes in, be kind. Hello, the rights. How are you doing, Moobies? I mean, they're not. Suck my ass. Suck my ass. Beardo, when God said, "Let there be light," Beardo said, "Thanks." I mean, if I believed in him, maybe. Maybe. What's the project with Mr. Biddle? You'll have to wait and see. It's to do with a very popular documentary about the paranormal that was made that I fell for hook, line, and sinker first watch. And then on the second watch, I was like, And I was going to cover this with somebody else, but they kind of fell out of love with the paranormal. So me and Mr. Biddle are going to do it. Isn't she already in chat? Oh, she is she? Don't tell her I was nice. Don't tell one Annalise I was nice. I'm not feeling my best. Brain is almost constantly buffering. I fucking feel it. I feel it. Don't tell her I was nice. Be kind by spelling a name correctly for starters. I always spell one Annalise's name wrong. Always. Beto, it's Beck. Beto, it's Beck of the corset. I'm not wearing a corset. Ghostwatch? No, I've already covered Ghostwatch. I can't comment on the weight. I've got more chins than a Chinese phone directory. That's why I've got a beard. Just so I don't have to lose weight in my face. Beto, when you're going to show us your Barbie? I'm not. It's not Ghostwatch, no. It's a documentary, not a mockumentary. Well, it's kind of a mockumentary if you look at it too hard. Sending healing vibes. Hope it goes okay tomorrow, David. What's David doing? Beto has knockers. Beto will knock you on your ass. Beto has knockers. Yeah, enjoy, dickheads. I'd love Mr. Biddle to review Ghostwatch. I mean, you could ask him. Can you get a rar? Yes, you can.
Rawr. Rawr.
It's not the original Ghost Adventures documentary, no, and it is not Ghost Quest. Somebody's got it. Smart ass. The chat broke for a while. Just people shouting at me, Jolene. I swear, if I don't find out how that ball went down the stairs, I'll scream. So, okay, yes, it's the house in between. But it's going to be in two parts. We're going to do part 1 and then part 2 separately. Beto, don't you have knockers on your front door? No, I got a ring doorbell. It's 2025, idiot. I win. YouTube comment, hello to you. Sorry, Beto, I was trying to get a few things off my chest. I'm fucking glad you feel better. I feel like shit now. I'm going to eat dust for the rest of the night. I hope you feel bad. I'm not. He says my name... At least I'm honest, right? I'll say Marie Jean or Mary Jean or whatever I say, Gin Juice, and as a whole thing, it just doesn't work. But I'll say, I balls that up. At least I'm honest. Miss Knights, hi Beto, I hope you and the family and everyone in the chat are well. Very well, thank you. Thank you very, very much. The years of waiting, sir. Literally years. I know. But part of that was Purple falling out of love with the paranormal and debunkings and stuff. So I had to find somebody else. Sounds like a fun project. Has Mr. Biddle eaten all his rum cake? Stop talking about cake. Listen, Beto, your dad bod... Beato's rocking the dad bod and dad bods are in. I got you, Beto, as a good friend. Thank you, Jess. Don't you ruin the house in between. Just don't watch that video. Evening, Beto. We doing fine? We are doing fine. Thank you very, very much. Beto, your wallet's fallen off. I got too much stuff. Could you apologise to... Right, Jeanette. I'll put this as politely as I can. Me and Wisdom have spoken. Wisdom doesn't have a problem. So why are you poking your nose in something when me and Wisdom have spoken on my live stream, Boo Productions live stream, and in comment sections? You're picking apart stuff there for no reason whatsoever. Dad SRS, how you doing? Sorry, late, was doing man stuff. My daughter made me a princess before bed. I'm glad our kids grew up. Stu, hello to you. Stu Ferrell. Rhodey Moon. Where's the lovely Mrs. Geek's in the living room, absolutely hanging out of her ass because she worked the night shift last night and hasn't slept, or slept for a little bit. Wisdom is... Well, yeah, Wisdom is in the chat. I mean, Wisdom's thanked me for advice and stuff, and people are kicking off like I've been horrible to him. Beato's wallet is guarded by Billy. Billy will F you up. Lee, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate you in this community. It cheers me up. Thank you very, very much, Lee. Thank you very, very much. It's a brand new account, Beardo. Someone is shit stirred. Ah, fucking get him out. Get him out. Jeanette, are you the other Jeanette and you've just created a new account because I banned you? Off with her. Off with her. Can't be asked with that. Stop stirring shit up. There's not an issue with me and wisdom. Beto doesn't need to apologise. He taught me some great points in his video to beat some of the things upset me. It wasn't meant that way. You see, me and wisdom have the unique ability to adult. Go on, CRL. The amount of new accounts that are doing the rounds now, first-time commenters saying things like, I've been a supporter of your channel, and it's not just on my channel. I've been a supporter of your chat. Yes, Reven, eat the troll. I've been a supporter of your channel for months. I commented on all your videos, and you were wrong, and and then you click the button, and first-time comment. Already devoured. She's been in the video comments too. Enough is enough. Go touch some grass. I've got a feeling it's the same Jeanette that's been everywhere slating me. I'll go to refill my drink, and I miss Jeanette. Yeah, I think it may be the same one. Bye, Jeanette. Can I have a rar? Yes, you can, Angries.
Rawr. Rawr.
Granny Weatherwax was in Seg's live last night. Yeah, the thing is with Granny Weatherwax is she's polite to everyone that's not the Ouija Brothers or myself. So it's not a problem to those other people. It's a problem to me. Arts and Craft Lady, thank you for the $4.99. Here's a donation for your new corsets. Happy bit. You I diet. I lose weight to the point where t-shirts that used to be skin tight on my arms and my gut are hanging off me, and I get mocked for my tits. What a disgrace. Lone Wolf, how are you doing? Huge love and hugs for everyone. Beardo, Mesquite Mods and chat. I'll have to go catch up later. Not your fault, Beardo. It's mine. Love you all. Don't call me Shirley. Welcome. Can you have a Corvette, please? Yes, you can.
Yes, we all know Mary likes it. Copy me. Ooh, ooh. Sorry, Carl. What was that?
Helena M, hello to you. How is your mum? I hope you're very, very well. Karen Peters, thank you for the 7 months. Can Jeanette have a wee for a swift exit? Yes. Shit, did I press? Sorry, I think I just broke that. Helena M, thank you for the 5 gifted. Very kind of you, as always. I appreciate you. Double K, thank you for the 7 months. Have you still got the bingo wings? Not really. I've got a little bit of loose skin where I've lost weight. But fucking gun. No guns. Oh, I gotta get to the gym. I've got to get to the gym. Ah, do you have any lease? For what? Blue Sky Lissa, hello. Don't Scare Claire, hello to you. I hope you're well. Went for a run before, struggled as I forgot to take my sippy cup. It's not a sippy cup. It's not a sippy cup. It was good to see Boo Productions live last night. And then Mrs. Boo picks up a sippy cup. Revenge was had. Was had. It's important to hydrate. All I need to do is borrow Don't Scare Claire's arms. The most taunted clip is bang on. Who created that? Was all Lee from Three Spires. We went to 30 East Drive, and on the day where we exit, there's a couple of hours of waiting, and we were like, I'll tell you what, let's do a most haunted parody, and we did. Worldwide Ghosts, hello to you. Mr. Don't Scare Claire, hello to you. Drew Peacock, hello to you. So I mean, Mr. Don't Scare Claire put you through a gym. No, I just want to borrow your arms. No. I've got to start very, very slow, you know? I've been doing press-ups and on the exercise bike and well, I haven't done it for like 3 weeks. I've got so lazy again. Beardo's a Tommy Tippy Cup. Jason just got banned. So did Brian Coombs. Beardo, you're trying to save up for the... No, I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. Is Claire ripped? It was more a conversation I had with... We play Call of Duty, me and Mr. Don't Scare Claire. We just had a conversation about the gym and stuff. And when he talks about like their food and stuff, I've taken the piss out of him calling him posh, but they eat really, really well and stuff. And I'm sure the Don't Scare Claire profile picture, she's got her arms sort of posed up, and the girl's ripped. Get your leotard on. I'd look like a fucking whale. If I put a black leotard on, Greenpeace would be dumping buckets of water over me and chucking me back in the sea. Back in the sea? I didn't come out of the sea. Next year you'll be a bodybuilder. I hope not. One of my mates commented a couple of weeks ago. Oh, sorry, he messaged me a couple of weeks ago because he's found the channel. Remember the guy I SA'd? You know, the balls in his mouth. He found the entire thing hilarious. And he was like, you've put on a bit of weight, because he hasn't seen me for 5 or 6 years. And said the following. You look like Eddie Hall if he let himself go. What a knob. Mr. Dunsker, me and Mr. Dunsker Claire's ripped. We did bodybuilding photo shoot and his back was like a Christmas tree. What, coloured in lights? Always put your room reader costume bag on. At least there'd be less of me hanging out of it now. Jake, I would love to go to Ireland investigating. Is she both later this month? Is it that paranormal meet this month? I've got an awful feeling I'm investigating the same night. Might grow a spindly moustache, get tattooed up and pretend to speak to ghosts. You gotta call yourself an exorcist. Beardo in a mankini. Nobody needs to see that. No man ever should wear a mankini, to be fair. Apart from Borat when he was funny. When I met Don't Scare Claire, she gave me a hug and nearly broke my back. Who did you say was ripped? Don't Scare Claire. Yes. Yes. Is Deep Space the female version of teabagging? No, that is what is called the clam slam. Team you Eddie Hall. Thanks, Paul. Thanks. Fantastic. How you doing? Deborah Inchousty? Good morning to you. All you chatters and watchers in the bushes. There's people lurk. They're welcome. Bring back womb readers. See how much weight you've lost. That might not be a bad idea because there was a fucking barrel on the front of me when I did that womb reader. But that was on Twitch years ago, and I'd put on weight after that. So, a beard keeney. Second ball up was so bad I don't think I laughed. I don't think I've even seen it. Now you summoned Megan. I didn't do shit. She summoned herself. Jenny J, hello to you. Walking the Eyes mother-in-law used to that when she saw me. XK9, I appreciate you lurking. Yes, return or womb reader. You work and lurk, I appreciate you. Beardo, any chance you can tell my son Noah to tidy his bloody room? Noah? Get and tidy that bloody room. This instant. Chop chop. Thank you. Boo Productions Toledo, how are you doing? I'm very interested in what Boo is doing. Is that a new tattoo, Beardo? Yes, it is. I don't know. I can't get an angle on it, but yes. It's the start of me finishing this arm off. So, told my tattooist that I wanted something dark and demonic. Basically to fill in the gaps in my arms there, the little gaps. He drew that, and I was like, that'll fit. He's like, it'll fit in there. So the tattoo I wanted, the little bits here and there, ended up that massive thing, and I love it. Yes, Tina Rafty, a long-time lurker, I appreciate you. I know some stuff about Borat because of my wife. Bristol Paranormal Hunters. Hey, I hope you're well, Ryan. I hope you're well. I've seen you've been in hospital. I hope you get better. Fucking clam slam. Now there's Guinness all over my monitor. Sorry. I think Papala's mods were just as good. Me and Papal share some mods. I'm not getting involved in whatever's going on in other channels. Gets me in trouble anyway. Gotta shoot soon. Please call me a knobhead and ban me. Great chat as usual. Thanks, World War One Russ. I appreciate you. You're banned. That won't fit in there. It will fit in there. I mean, when he showed me the design, it was on an A4 piece of paper, and then he just shrunk it down to fit in that gap on my arm. But the rest just going black and grey. And obviously, I've got a massive chunk under my arm there, in between Jose and my skull there. So around there, one of my favourite horror movies is The Thing. And I want a Thing design related to some of the effects in there, but not so it looks like The Thing, if you know what I mean. Inspired by. Dude bro, please. Yes, you can.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I told my tattooist I wanted something dark and demonic, and the twat tattooed my wife on my arm. We do have the most amazing mods. We absolutely do. Pap's only got 2 mods, and the CRL and 1 Annalise. So yeah, he's got fantastic mods. So for you guys that are fans of Dude Bro, there is new Dude Bro merch out. Let me log into my spread store. Screen share. We got the Dude Bro demons with me and Purple as ghosts, not sperm. I repeat, not sperm. Purple said it looks like sperm, and he drew the fucking thing. Or condoms. Was it condoms he said? Sarah McDonald, thank you for the £5. Appreciate you. The Faceless, thank you for the membership. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. Beto, I have to leave it to my wife. Is on a rampage and I keep telling her 10 minutes. Leroy, happy wife, happy life. Love to see another skit like the Dude Bro. I mean, it could be arranged, but Purple doesn't want to do investigations and stuff, so we'd have to like film it in a pub or something and get everyone staring at us. I'm not wearing a corset, damn it. Already ordered myself a hoodie and Cassie May's sticker. I appreciate you, Lauren. Laura Wilson. Thank you very, very much. Jismans. Bob the Beard. You dick. It's interactive for the chat. What's that? I can't find it. I can't find it. You want to swim in your hoodies? I don't think that's a good idea. MI6 suggested using sperm as invisible ink. I got blue lights for that. Not sure how Mythos did it. Oh. So my YouTube app's been really weird on the TV and on my phone the last couple of days. Should get Juanita George is going to get her Beardo merch in a few days. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. There was something in my head then and it's gone again. We've brain farted. Loading. Beardo, can you give out your monthly gift membership? Oh, I forgot about that. Where did I do it? Linear M, thank you for the $10. Is there a tip jar for the mods? Just curious. There is. The plan is in December, we'll split it equally between the mods, and they'll get a nice little, just like a nice little Christmas bonus. And it's from you guys, not me. It's from you guys. I appreciate you. I will have to work out conversion rates and stuff because remember when my cousin came over and you guys donated 250 quid to him, and then I did. I was like, doesn't matter about conversion rates, doesn't matter about what YouTube take. Fucking hell. Little shit cost me loads. Right, so first 5 gifted are going now. There you go. There's 5 gone out. Amy Island, Walking the Weird. There we go. Matt UK and Simon have been gifted, as well as Susan Golden. There you go. There's 5. We'll just do another 5 now. F it. And there's another 5. Nephew, not cousin. What is wrong with my brain today? What is wrong with my brain? I want one Annalise to get my share, please, Beardo. Completely up to you. Completely up to you, my friend. If that's what you want, absolutely. Major Scars was gifted. Gentha was gifted. Billy Marshall was gifted. Rush JM was gifted. You're very welcome. Thanks, Beardo. You're welcome. That's a cool feature. I like that. That content creators can gift out 10 a month. I think that's pretty cool of YouTube. The heat, Beardo, must be. It must be. Thank you, Beardo, for gifting. It's free. Don't thank me too much. We lost power. So happy it was restored by Beardo O'Clock. Is that what the time is for you now? Beardo O'Clock. I don't want to share either. Give it to the others. That is completely up to you. Completely up to you. Slinging gifted like he's made of money. YouTube allow creators to gift 10 out, Mr. Don't Scare Clay, so that's cool. I had, it was only a month ago we discovered that was a thing. I can't remember who started it and discovered it, but yeah, cool. Brain farts are vital. It stops shit ideas. I'm full of shit ideas. Really fucking bad shit ideas. My brain does that, but it's the menopause. I don't think I've got that. Not suitable for mum. Thank you for the 19 months of support as a member on YouTube, but thank you for 7 years support now. Across the original YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much, my friend. Mandy Priest, hello to you in sunny Cornwall. Hope you're well. Nightmare Nation, hello. How are you doing? Pretty sure it's been longer than that. I mean, how long ago was lockdown? But we'd been at YouTube for a while then. It's Beardo's fault? It is. Nightmare Nation, I hope you're well. I could go on a whole tangent rant about how YouTube is run these days. I mean, you could. But it's nowhere near as dodgy as some of the others. I will never stream on Kick and Rumble. Never. Ever, ever. I was offered to go over to Rumble. Rumble contacted me to go over to them and I refused point blank. Because there's some scummy people over there that hide over there because they don't have the same rules as YouTube. I have been considering multi-streaming the gaming streams to Twitch so the guys can trigger sound alerts and jump scare me. When even when I'm playing Warzone, you can jump scare me with the Twitch alerts, and you build Twitch points up over watching. Helena M, thank you for the $20 for the lovely Mrs. Geek because she works so hard too. Helena, thank you very, very much for your consistent, constant kindness to me, my wife, my moderators, and the rest of the community. Thank you very, very much. Beard, male menopause symptoms of forgetfulness and drooping. They're not drooping. Hey. You appreciate those platforms for Predator? Yeah, I can't watch those things. I am a very, very strongly opinionated man about those types of things, and if I said what I really thought on YouTube about those, I'd get banned. There's a band called King 180. My favourite song by them is Kill Them All. It's a great song. Beardo, get back to jump scares. Mr. Twitch alerts. Yeah, if I multi-stream, the alerts should still trigger on YouTube. I've also been looking into adding banners. Do you know how we've got these live streams? I used to do it on Twitch. I've never figured it out for YouTube. But like just a little banner on the bottom there where it'll say top donator for like donations, like what Helena has just done there. Top donator for super chats. Just a little bar on the bottom. There's also a new streaming software package that I'm looking at, where you can have a bar on the side, like what the sub trains and stuff on Twitch were. There's a little coloured bar you can stick next to your webcam. I might try that out as well, just so you guys, there's more on the screen for you guys to see what, you know, everything that's going. Get your names on the screen and stuff. So maybe I'm gonna have a look at it. I have not got saggy nips. Elphaba was framed. Thank you for the 5 months. Feels like years in a good way. I appreciate you, Elphaba. You've been around longer than that, though, right? Need to do the pencil test. No pencil is staying under them, all right? Mrs. Geek, you could buy some extenders and be in a good way your old brat. Her bras ain't going around me. Need a fucking belt on the back of them. My wife is a very slender woman. I'm a fat bastard. Can I get a wee? Because I just tried to hold a sneeze in and I nearly shattered. Yes, you can. Gingy, I'm going to try and work it out myself first of all. But I may actually... Because what I don't want is 2 separate monitors with chat on. I want them on one... Or maybe my chat monitor stays my chat monitor, but then a Twitch chat down on there. But it'll be for this. It'll literally be for the sound alerts. Anne Robinson, thank you for the £20 little tip for you, Mrs. Geek and the mods. Thank you very, very much. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the £19.99. For yourself and Mrs. Geek, have a pint or two and us. Oh, and the whiskey was excellent. You enjoy it? I'm glad you enjoyed it. We were struggling of something to get you that was Welsh, and then obviously the Welsh whiskey that I used to love drinking, we were like, and the Welsh version of Bailey's. No problem, guys. Well deserved for all your hard work. I appreciate it. Chat, do not say moist. Barbie is in the chat. Don't say moist. Barbie doesn't like the word moist. Even though I bought a t-shirt with moist written across it. She doesn't like it. I have no clue about Twitch. Multi-streaming means it won't make any difference to the YouTube viewers. The YouTube viewers will still be exactly the same. Other than when Twitch trigger the gunshot alert that always scares the piss out of me because it's very, very loud. YouTube should be able to hear it. And it'll just add a little something else to the live streams. I was complaining about not getting gifted memberships anymore, and I just got one from a live I'm not even in. I got gifted the other night to a channel that I've never been a subscriber of. And I've only ever been in his comment section once to argue with him. No, arts and craft lady, I will not tell you that. Don't say moist, that is correct. Peter, you're right, Wales produces whiskey. Yes, it does. I've got a bottle here, but it's a special edition from the Grand Slam when Wales were actually good at rugby. I've never drunk. It will never get drunk. It's a keepsake for me because I used to be a massive, massive rugby fan. So, but yeah, it's called Penderyn, and they make whiskies, gins, and their own version of Bailey's. What's my favourite horror movie? The original Nightmare on Elm Street. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to say moist. I don't say moist. Moist haunted.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Carping me. What was that?
Nipple tassels? No. No. Wales are embarrassing in the rugby. How the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Oh, thank you. So you can see by the dust on this that it's not getting drunk. But this is from the... What year was this? 2019 Six Nations Penderyn Grand Slam whiskey. All the players' signatures in gold there. And a bit of information about the Six Nations, the scores against which teams, etc. You can say saturated. You can say slightly damp. Anything other than moist. Peter will not admit that he loves the Backstreet Boys and he's got tickets to see him. You couldn't pay me to go and watch the Backstreet Boys, alright? My psychic senses are kicking in. I smell perv. What? What? Beardo wears a t-shirt while showering. I absolutely do not. The bottle cost me £80 back then. I wonder what it's worth now. Joking aside, can we just take the time? Is Vlad here? No. Rugby is not even a sport. It's the best sport. I used to play rugby. I was shit at it, but I used to play it. Beardo, upload to your second chat. I wish I had the time. I wish I had the time. Rather rugby, can't stand football. I haven't watched football since I was a teenager. We take time to let Beardo know how much we appreciate him. I appreciate you, Daniel Green. Thank you very, very much. And don't think that it went unnoticed you having my back this week. Really, really do appreciate it. You got a Smashing Pumpkin song stuck in your head. Oh, dear. What's my favourite song but my favourite that is such a hard question. Such a hard question. I mean, my favourite band depends on what I've listened to recently. The most recent favourite track that I've been listening to on repeat for a couple of years now is Hyper Hyper by Electric Callboy. My all-time favourite song will probably shock everyone because you know that I am a metalhead. But my all-time favourite song is probably Purple Rain by Prince. I'm a massive, massive Prince fan. Huge Prince fan. I'm not old. You like Jimi Hendrix? I can appreciate some Jimi Hendrix. I think my chat just died. Beardo loves Tell Me... No, I do not. CRL. However, we won't be able to use songs like that on the Twitch things because if it plays over here, I'm fucked. Electric Callboy are one of my favourite bands. For a newer band, they're one of my favourite bands of all time. Just because of how ridiculous they are, but how talented they are as well. Prince fans in the house, let's go. Epic song, Prince, as a songwriter, one of the most underrated. As a guitarist, one of the most underrated. Yes, we can for 30 seconds. I don't think it will be. Right now, for me, is Electric Callboy, Pump It. Pump It's the whole album is fantastic, but I've gone back to the back catalogue and fantastic. Purple Rain by Prince, I'll allow it. Yeah, I always catch people off guard when I tell them I'm a fan of Prince. You know, when you were a kid, there was Michael Jackson, and there was Prince. Prince won. I'll say the rest of that joke. My wife will kill me. Walter Ninja Turtle, thank you for the 1 month membership early access. I was so sure I was going to write a white girl song. It's going to be a white girl song? I don't understand that. I'm a metalhead, but I love Prince. I think metalheads appreciate musicianship, and Prince was absolutely an out-of-this-world musician. He's not long coming to surgery and all went well. Thank you, and thank you for your support and concerns. It's appreciated by us all. And Ryan, if you do see this in the hospital, mate, get well soon. Get well soon. I need to be laughing at you more, please. First ever movie watched by renting at a video store was Purple Rain. I had a box set with Prince's Purple Rain and Under the Cherry Moon or Under the Cherry Bridge in a box set. That one was shit. Prince played an angel or something. It was weird. I've not seen Electric Callboy live. They came to Cardiff and we missed it. You loved love REM, Everybody Hurts. Alice in Chains. What a fucking band. What a voice. Lane Stanley's voice. I discovered them much later in life because I was a Nirvana fan. Beardo loves Aqua. Come on, Barbie. I've tried, Anne Robinson will try again. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? The thing is, there's nearly 500 people in, so I am missing a lot. I can only apologise. Wait, did I see you then? Oh, someone get Purple to dress up as Prince. That would be epic. Oh, that would be amazing. Prince is a beast at guitar. I mean, Evie Stevie, you're a musician, and you will know some of the biggest hits of the 80s sung by other people were Prince songs. Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You, Prince. Bangles, Just Another Manic Monday, Prince. And when you know that Prince wrote those songs, you can imagine how he would have made them. I think he wrote for Lady Gaga and Madonna as well. You know, I don't like the Backstreet Boys. Naomi Barbie Clark, no, you can't. But, you know, he's back to his normal self. He wants to go camping the Nutter this weekend. Jesus. I mean, fair play to him. Fair play to him to want to just go, you know. I was on the album cover of REM. That's me in the corner. Glasgow. No need to apologise for people's comments. I just feel bad when I assumed that it was something meant for me that I missed, and it wasn't even for me, so I don't feel as bad now. I'd love to see Beardo try camping. What do you mean? I go camping. Well, we haven't been for about 2 years, but I love camping. We camp out motorcycle rallies. I used to go camping with the cadets and stuff. At one point, me, Papa, and Mr. Gree were all going camping up on a haunted mountain, but I don't think it's happened. Mark, the sarcastic law student, thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted members. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very, very much indeed. Brett Walker, thank you for the $20. I just set up my brand new ungodly expensive phone on the counter. Walked away and it fell. Did I set it up to failure? Was it a poltergeist or was it simply Beardo's fault? You fucker, you gotta be good then. Take Griff camping with you. Can Griff camp now without his Darth Vader mask? Does anyone know who Madonna is? Madonna, Madge, you know. It doesn't quite look right anymore. Dude, bro, please, maybe for my mum in hospital. Mum Apps Awakening. Absolutely.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a...
Shit, sorry.
Mary
Shit.
loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Dude! Bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
Like, and I'm glad you're enjoying Black Ops 6. Yeah, learning the maps is the bit that gets you better. I've been to the Rock and Bike Fest in Derbyshire. Fiona, I think I've played it. I think I played it when I was in a band called Failed State. I'm pretty sure I've played that. Charles literally pumped up now, but it used to be a nightmare with poles. I mean, we've got like 4 tents in the garage. They got to go in and skip, but yeah. Griff would need a portable generator for his apnea machine. Donna looks like she's been wearing one of Seg's masks. Hey, Dragon Quest, don't ever be sorry because you're late. Griff get a battery pack for his CPAP. Alright. I'd go camping. I'd go camping on Pendle Hill. Don and Elton John are friends again. I'm so happy. I'm not much of a fan of either, to be honest. Why do people say bro in the first place? So common. I wish bro was banned. Do you know what? I used to call people bro a hell of a lot. I have always called people dude. It was just a metalhead thing back when I was a kid. But since the paranormal, I have stopped it. Completely stopped it. However, ghosts on Trent are living in my head rent-free. Because now everyone's mate. Right, mate? Mate. 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 And Fahab, he calls everyone mate. So I'm like, mate. Mate. Oh, mate. Just seen a 1927 Gibson L3. Ooh. Spent the 5k, it's worth it. Madonna looks like she's got plastic surgery by a guy in a van down with the river. It's a shame that people do that to themselves. They've got to feel the need to try and remain youthful and then end up looking like a fucking carrier bag. The witches will get you beat up. Witches are not evil, so they won't. Kim Martinez, hello to you. I remember the first time I saw Madonna on TV, I was instantly in love. Oh, I had a massive crush on Madonna when I was a kid. Not so much anymore. Got a battery pack for my CPAPs so it can go camping. Of course, being in Scotland, I can wild camp anyway. Fair enough. Mate, the new bro. I think it is. Gonna head out, not feeling well still, so everyone. Get well soon, Cody. Get some meds in you, get some water in you. Broski is more funny to say, slides off the tongue better. Nah. Pamela Anderson still looks great. Yeah, but she couldn't get too close to a naked flame because her tits will drop 6 sizes and her face will start sagging. That's plastic surgery, right? It's gotta be. However, I respect that Pamela Anderson doesn't wear makeup anymore. To be voted one of the most beautiful women in the world and then not wear makeup in... Well, she got to be in her 50s by now, right? Mickey Rourke looks like he's trying to turn himself into... Mickey Rourke. I love Mickey Rourke in movies, but yeah, what did he do? He was such a good-looking guy, now melting plastic. Yeah, plastic surgery. I don't think I've ever seen anyone have plastic surgery, like major plastic surgery, to kind of keep the youthfulness, and it ever looks right. Just grow old gracefully. I hate the Welsh phrase, alright, but. My dad was English, and if I called anyone but, he would go nuts. Basically, he'd call me a yobbo. You're not a yobbo. Stop saying but. You could be Madonna and Purple could be Prince. I don't want to be Madonna. But you do realise you were a kid, Madonna will have been 70. What? Are you Steve from the Weege Brothers? No, Evie Stevie is just a massive supporter of the Weege Brothers. Madonna is 66. Jesus. Do you like Marilyn Manson? The man, Brian Warner? Not so much. He's done some really horrible things. The music, yes. Everyone be proud. I went out without face makeup today. It's a first. You've done it maybe once or twice. What's wrong with aging? Fuck all wrong with aging. I mean, look at me. Look at under my eyes. Look at this shit. I got crow's feet and wrinkles and... There we go. Beardo can be Brian Blessed. Mayonnaise! No makeup, so much better for the skin. Absolutely. But Mrs. Geek, I gave it up years ago and I don't miss all the time it takes. Mrs. Geek, ever since COVID, I really do makeup. I don't do makeup. I don't do wear makeup anymore. Beardo is Meatloaf and Purple is pretty... Right, are we going to start relating me back to fat people again? Tisk tisk. Oh, this because he had tits in Fight Club. Only use powder unless I go out. What the hell is crow's feet doing on your feet? Not that crow. Not that crow. I wouldn't put that man on my face as much as I like him. Just buy an iron and iron your creases out. I think that may hurt. I think the people that didn't get a chance to... yeah, exactly. Have you heard Billy Corgan's shapeshifter stories? No. I remember something about it because it is one hand used to turn purple. Do you like Transvision Vamp? Never heard them. Haven't worn makeup in years. My son turned 20 in 2 days. Fair play. Hey, darling Beardo, you legend. The lovely Mrs. Geek, you beauty. Hope you're both... Claire, do you know what? You go into everyone's chat. You're so polite, so nice to everyone. And your husband is a bit of a bellend to me on occasions. Went without makeup once and got senior discount at the drugstore. I'm not laughing at you. I just got around to watch The Crow the other day. Great film. Amazing film. Beardo's not fat. He's well insulated. Thanks, Beardo. Guy liner. It'll bring out your eyes. I used to wear guy liner. Back in my goth days, which lasted until my 30s. It won't work now because I haven't got black hair anymore. Lose any more weight, Beardo, we'd be seeing more of the chair than you. I mean, I did buy a bigger chair. The old chair was a lot smaller than this one. It's so nice and comfortable. I turn 40 on the 27th of this month. You're a spring chicken. Dude, I still use for men when I can't remember the name. I know it's sexist. I'm 61 trying to stop a bit. I still catch myself using the word hun when referring to female. The world's got a bit mad with that. You know, people getting like fired from their jobs because they say they friendly enough. All right, love. And then some lady with a specific haircut has gone, you can't say that. Term of endearment. Come on, let's not be silly. Bellend is a UK thing. Yes, it definitely is. You can get different colours. Yeah, I won't wear guy liner anymore. I'm too old for that shit. I'd look like, what's his name, from Motley Crue. They can't sing for shit anymore. We need insulation in Wales. Trouble is that when the sun does occasionally come out, we overheat and drop in the street. I don't do well in the heat. I don't do well in the heat at all. That's the British equivalent of meatloaf, corned beef hash. Now, corned beef hash is food. What? Beardo becomes a silver fox. Well, I would have been, but it went kind of brown. That didn't last long, did it? I have to re-dye it. Nearly passed out, washed my car in the sun earlier. That's the point, Beardo. What? That I'm too old for eyeliner. You guys just want to make me look stupid, right? Park can be Prince, Beardo can be ZZ Top, and Mr. Grey can be him from Judas Priest. Rob Halford. Poor Mr. Grey. Live the other day. I watched it after the fact, but it was still amusing. People telling him to look at pictures of, like, you look like this man, and every one of them was just an egg with eyeballs. London is horrible in the... yeah. London is normally the warmest place in the UK. Have a good rest of the day, everyone. I've got to go pick up the grandkids from school. Have a great day, Joe. Paul picks on you, doesn't he? Be nowhere near as much as some of the other people that I game with. Some of the other people that I game with. Gingy. Kulocks. Just plain mean. Do you still value the Shapes debunking videos? If you do, what about the Ouija Brothers last video? See, I've covered it in a video, so if you want to know my opinions, you can do that. Sorry, I was just checking. You can just check it out. I disagree. I do disagree. But, you know, people are allowed to disagree. Doesn't mean that it's toxic. But, you know, I got something fishy coming in the mail today. AJ Paranormal. Is it a salmon? Mike James, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate you. I noticed you didn't say Yorkie. I can't ever accuse Yorkie. He is a horrible bastard. But I'm very, very, very horrible back to Yorkie. Me and Yorkie have been giving each other shit for 5 years. Serious question, how do you dye your beard? Just for men. I bought just for men, and then I rubbed what was left in the front of my beard, which is why it's kind of, if I do that, it's still grey under... Oh, no, it's not. I did it alright. We're way overdue a tickle. Yes, you are.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
In other words, the rest of us are nice. Listen, Jess. You have your moments, lady. You have your moments. Is it a pair of Yvette's undies? The goth club in Newcastle. No, I used to go to the Intrepid Fox in London when I lived there. That was a goth club. In Cardiff, there was bogies at the Point. That was kind of the big goth thing in Cardiff. I was always in there. It was a metal night, but there was always goths there. Will you ever shave your beard? No. A, I'll be called Shave Don't Get Scared, and it just hasn't got the same ring to it. B, no. No, I shaved once, I don't know how many years ago, and I hated it. My wife hated it. Grew it back, it's never going anywhere. In 10 years, I'll be fucking sat in a park, eating a sandwich or something, and then a child will just sit on my leg and be like, Santa, for Christmas, can I have a bike? And I'll be like, you little I wouldn't do that. If he shaves it off, he loses his strength. That's it, Smith. I'm like Samson. Except I'm real. Anyone know anyone called Testicle? Shave it like Ian Lawman? Absolutely not. And fuck all I do with them idiots. There used to be 2 Intrepid Foxes in London. Did there? I bet if Beardo shaved, he'd be a Peter Griffin chin. Well, like bollocks on my chin. No, I haven't got the line there. I don't have that. Oi! Used to go to the Dog and Trumpet in Coventry until it was bought by someone that didn't know what they were doing, tried to turn the pub into a drum and bass. We had a metal club in the town where we live, and they turned it into a dubstep and drum. One, two. Fixed it. I didn't touch it that. I did nothing that time. That was OBS. Take the cable out. I took the cable in and out. I just deleted the actual program and then reinstalled it while we were sat there. It was the mention of a broken doll that done it. But there is sound, yeah? God. The sound is horrible. Sounds like you're in the toilet.
Oh, fucking twat.
I think the only way for me to fix this is to end the stream. It's my OBS. The microphone is working, the amp is working, the program is working. I don't have a spare I don't have a spare slot to plug in one of the USB mics that I used to have, so I'm using my webcam mic for the moment, yeah, which is why it sounds abysmal. Yes, I've switched the sound to my webcam. Well, the Lumix cam up there. If I switch to the webcam, it'll be even worse. But yeah, I can't fix it without restarting my computer. My OBS, yeah, OBS is just gone. My computer has everything working fine. It's just OBS that's not doing it. So it doesn't sound bad, just far away. It's because it's that camera up there. Right, let me see if one of the other cameras will pick me up. That's probably going to sound worse. Does that sound worse or better or neither? It's fine, Beardo, go with this. You can live with this. I don't know if this one's worse or better. Don't have long. Mrs. Geek, yes, I'll take a rum. Oh, I'm actually sweating because I'm stressed. Oh, it's just one of them things, you know. You spend so much money on upgrading stuff as you go to give people at home a better experience, better sound, better visuals. I spend a good few hours today fixing the cameras so the cameras look better, and then the fucking microphone goes. Ah. It's like being at the optician. There's no difference between the two. Right, we can just make Tin Man jokes, toilet jokes, all of it. Imagine streaming to nearly 500 people and then your shit breaks. Oh. Please don't stress. Yeah, I know, it's just I spend so much money on shit and it keeps breaking on me. Sound like the mic isn't picking up the actual microphone. I've got an amplifier up there. The amplifier is showing it picking up my voice. My actual PC is showing it as picking up my voice, but OBS is not picking up anything at all. So it's something with my OBS has been a knob for the last month. So I'm going to be binning OBS once I've got Meld working properly. Shout out, it is my OBS. It absolutely is my OBS because there's a preamp up there, and as you can see, my microphone is picking up my voice absolutely fine. What the fuck? Best blame it is OBS because that's working fine. I don't. There's nothing that I've pressed that's done this. I've got a microphone in front of my face, so I don't need it, because just didn't pick anything up. But 3 months of technical issues, so this is payback. Thank you very, very much.
You needed that.
I did. Justin, I think, if you remember correctly, good sir, when you had your issues, I tried to help you. I jumped into a live stream to try and help you out, and you went, never mind, my guest is back. Get out, Beardo. That's what you did. Did you piss off a ghost or something? It's fucking Proving Demons. He's in my fucking PC. Have you got a mic on your headset? I don't use a gaming headset anymore. I use earbuds. So no. Oh dear. Can't you just turn the mic off and on? I've turned it off and on in OBS. I deleted it and put it back in OBS and nothing worked. I have no idea what the hell that was about. Rawr. 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 Here's what it is. I'm going to be trying out, I'm sure it's called Meld. Parple's been looking into it because apparently it's easier to multi-stream off as well. I've got 2 PCs here, but I don't want to stream from 2 separate PCs, one for gaming, one for streaming, because it's just too much work. Take Bladvac to Romania. I'll just need to set the mic from scratch again, mate. It should be fine because it's preamp, it's all separate. The amp in itself and the microphone in itself is absolutely working. It's OBS. When a dinosaur has better audio than you do. I mean, let's be fair, Justin. At times, watching your podcast over the last month has been like watching a fucking 1980s Japanese or Chinese film. He's so out of sync. Jackie Chan is like, what is this crap? You know, Meld works because OBS is like, OBS has been getting worse and worse the last 2 years. I used to use a different one called Streamlabs OBS, and that's gone down the toilet. So I'm definitely going to be trying Meld. No, when I do this shit, that's all you can do in OBS. Left, right, up or down, or you got to get plugins and all the rest. And the more you plug in to make things change, the worse OBS behaves. But from what I've looked at with Meld, it's sliders and clicks of buttons. And to change screens, you can get your webcam to slide into a small webcam on the side. And Fahab, thank you for the 23 months. It's good enough, don't stress. I just don't like it when stuff goes wrong, you know, when I'm trying to do sort of sync. Kina Chai came out and shouted, indeed. Yeah, OBS is, in fact, it did this the other day when I was recording a video. Halfway through, my audio just stopped. Bizarre. Don't know how it is for streamer. Try XSplit broadcast. Isn't that just for Xbox? Fiona Kerr, how are you doing? Hello to you. All this built into Meld, but Meld isn't open source, and one day they will charge you to use it. I mean, if they start charging people to use it, but it's better than the free software, I'll pay for it. I will absolutely pay for something that works better. I don't mind paying for things. You know, I pay for all the background music and stuff. I paid for that. I bought a license for it, mostly to avoid copyright. I've tossed footage because OBS plummeted on me. It was Billy, but don't you blame Billy. Tell her, Billy. It's going to look into using OBS. You've got a lot more freedom with OBS than in StreamYAAAAAY. But for you, Justin, OBS would probably be a bad idea because you like to put the text chats on the bottom, and you can't do that with OBS as far as I know. Marie Jane Gin Juice, thank you for the £10. But it was a bottle of rum, Beardo. Thank you very, very much. You're not national television to get upset about it. I know that. I know, but over the years, I've upgraded the PC. I've upgraded everything numerous times to get everything looking how I want it to look and sound, and yeah, it doesn't always work. I stay here even if we get to chat via you writing on a board. Richie Sherlock, I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Billy is innocent. Billy is absolute. Do you know what? Don't diss Billy, because you'll get banned. You can put text chat on OBS, the plugin called Twidget. Oh. Oh. Paranormal Monkey, it probably won't be tonight, but I'll send you a link to some guys that have started testing with it and how they do it, see if it's the kind of thing for you. There's videos on YouTube. I like OBS quite a bit, but yeah, the more plugins used, the more CPU and GPUs, and get bogged down your PC. When you try dual stream PC setup, I've got the dual PCs, but if something went wrong with a dual PC, I would be really, really like flummoxed. Flummoxed, that's a good word. Is that wine? No. It's spiced rum and Pepsi Max. Tell the spirits not to prank your computer. Thank you, Gemini Texas. Thank you for the $2. Do you remember we had a very kind lady in the community? Put a lot of money in a very short space of time. And then I made a joke about Tex ass. She unsubscribed and told me I was horrible. It's like, it was a joke from the Thor movie. Made a bad joke about the size of that rum, but then I remember the wine I downed when I was over. You drunk 2 pints of wine, one Annalise. Roam's not a spam account, to be fair. He's Nick. Spiced rum and Pepsi. Blast. I don't like. I've got to drink Pepsi Max because I'm sugar free. Find myself watching Bigfoot documentaries. I watch a lot of documentaries about stuff I don't believe. I still like to watch it. What shape you do in the Ouija Brothers? You made some valid points, including the lean floor at the top of the stairs. The ramp was placed there by the Ouija Brothers. The ramp was so thin that it came down. Entitled to your opinion. However, Microsoft paintbrush line on the screen isn't a true reflection. I'm going there in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm going to have a set square. I'm going to have a spirit level. Because a lot of people that have been there say it actually slopes. The edge of the step curves over, but the actual step curves the wrong way. I don't know. But I'm going to go and I'm going to find out. Beardo, you're looking great. It's the camera. Beardo, have you ever been to Leeds? Yes. Many, many, many times. I've been to watch bands. I have been there visiting friends, and I went to an asylum back in 2009. Oh, what was it called? Something Hills Asylum. Ride Hills Asylum or something like that. And then there was a little asylum for kids on the back called Linton House. And we got in, went to the kids thing at the back, and all the kids' drawings on the wall, and I went, I can't. I don't want to investigate in this. And then we found all the stories of what happened there, and it was brutal. Barefoot Moscato. This is pink wine stuff gives me an instant migraine. Red wine makes me giggly really fast, so I'm not immune. Yeah, Mrs. Geek cannot drink wine. White, pink, or red. My wife is one of the nicest, loveliest people on the planet, but wine does something to her. Same as why I won't drink vodka or Newcastle Brown. But I got to run. Can I hear a copy me? Yes, you can.
Yes, Carl. I've heard just over there. I've heard it gets very moist down the middle. Copy me. What was that?
Weaving. No, it was Hyroids. Hyroids Asylum in Wakefield. There used to be web pages on it, but they all got taken down because we'd gone there and we'd done a paranormal investigation, had what we thought were some really cool experiences, and then it wasn't for YouTube, but we were going to try and make something of it because security let us in there because they were redeveloping it into housing. Because all that's there now is the old gates and the towers at the front. Everything else was demolished and turned into houses. And then when we looked into the history, because this place was so big, it was like a self-contained town. They had barbers in there, they had a shopping centre in there. Like a lot of the big asylums, Wales had them as well. They were self-contained to keep everyone in. Tunnels going into Wakefield town itself. It was incredible. And then when we looked into the history, we didn't know how to approach the subject, and we binned it off. It would have been my first ever paranormal investigation video back in 2009, but we had to bin it off. On a ZZ Top beard, but mine won't grow as long. There's a thing with beards that I've only learned recently, because it doesn't seem to grow much. Some of it grows longer and I chop it off. It doesn't seem to grow any longer, but every man has a beard terminal length. And this seems to be my terminal length, which is weird. Can't drink anything fizzy anymore, so I had to find a replacement mixer for my G&T. I decided vodka mixed quite well. Wait. Kelly, do you mix vodka with your gin? Because it's flat. Oh, Blue Sky Lips, I can't grow a beard. Hang on, like an... Oh, right, I see. I see. I've been had. Like, so Kelly Kelly Baker was one of the lovely people that took me to 30 East Drive last year, where we had the pram come down the stairs. I was not there, I was on my way, but they had it all on CCTV. Kelly, with what you shared with me earlier, you know, personally, do you mind if I share that in the chat? Because obviously I'm on a weight loss journey and other people are. Do you mind if I tell people exactly how much you've lost? If you don't want me to, I won't. But you know, if I place you on a windowsill, open the window, can you tell the noisy teenagers across the road to shut the fuck up? Yes. Daniel Green, put in the chat when you've got your phone outside with your speaker on, and I will. Alright, so Kelly Baker, I went with Kelly Baker's team. They were very kind, gave me and Mrs. Geek loads of gifts, and had a fantastic night with them, had a fantastic next morning with them. They made us bacon, and really, really great. And Kelly back then said she was starting a weight loss journey. She has lost 10 stone. If you're American, there are 14 pounds in a stone. Wow. 140 pounds. Did I do math right then? I'm sorry, I can't do maths. Nate, sorry, my mic crapped out, so we're using a webcam microphone. Beardo, thanks for letting me know your opinion on the lean. Not a problem at all, Rowan. At the end of the day, it is guesswork. It is guesswork for anyone that hasn't been there. I've been there, but if I go there and the entire step is leaning in the direction that other people are saying, you'll know that. Wow, amazing. Well done. There you go, when you're ready. Oi! Kids outside! Shut the fuck up! I'm holding my microphone and there's no need. And you made me look like a prick! 10 stone. Now, Kelly's husband, Mark, is a very, 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 very nice man. And I kept giving him the... Kelly's like me, quite loud. And I kept giving it to Mark. Oh, poor Mark. And then they laughed because his nickname is Poor Mark. Well, Kelly bought one of the original Beardo tops, where his Beardo gets scared with a Ouija board in my hand like this. And he asked Kelly not to wear that top again because it looks like I'm holding up her boobie, which is something a few people said. That merchandise's terrible. It looks like you're holding my tit. I'm like, ah, shit. And he's like, I don't want to hug you and Beardo at the same time. I did the £140 right. £140 is mental. Well done. That is such an achievement for you, and such a success story for the rest of us that are trying to lose weight. Fair play to you, Kelly. Booby. Yeah, it's rare merch now, yeah. Like the Twitch stuff with the Viking art that I made back when I used to do my own stuff. Those t-shirts were in out long because I think our Discord had about 30 people in it. And fair play, about 7 or 8 people bought these t-shirts. And of them, a portion of them were women, and they were all like, you're holding my tit. Like, oh my fucking god. Oh wow. Lost £12, £12.50. Congratulations to the person who lost the weight. Now tell them what I said about running down the stairs. I can't remember. Sounded like an episode of EastEnders. I'll go for it. With my journey, I think Kelly's inspired me. That's why I asked if we could share it, because obviously some people are quite private about numbers. But yeah, what an inspiration. Any cool Viking tattoos, Beard? I don't have any Viking tattoos. And there is a reason. I would love to get a Viking tattoo, but I want to trace my heritage first. Because I think if I was to have a Viking tattoo put on me and I've got no Viking heritage, it'd be a bit weird. Even though I've got a tribal Oldham, yeah. But I regret the tribal. It looks shit. Someone needs to 3D print Beardo at a hand and see that it emerges as a tit holder. Yeah, when Kelly Baker walks down the stairs, or used to walk down the stairs, it sounded like the exit music from EastEnders, the Duff Duffs. Weight does not define us, we're all awesome. Absolutely, but when people want to do it for health benefits and self whatever, I don't Scare Clear doesn't have a premiere tonight. Obviously, Don't Scare Clear games with us, and they don't have a premiere tonight because something went wrong with the editing or something along those lines. So what I am going to do is I'm going to send everyone over to Mythos, because he's done a video on Haunted Nights and he's clearly watched hours and hours and hours of them. And fair play to him. Right, you all remember the video I did on Haunted Nights, where he did a video, debunkers, are they needed? And debunkers are basically a bit shit. And then I'm like, you work with Sam and Colby? And then he's like, I've worked with Sam and Colby, why do you say they're fake? Because they're fake. Mythos hasn't covered that. Initially he did, and then he deleted it, and he's made something else entirely. And then Dawn from Entity 7 Paranormal said the following. Dylan is only 23 years old. How has he been investigating for 11 years and running paranormal events for 11 years? 23 years old. 11 years in the paranormal. Now, Flurio's Phantom Files is on at 9:30. Well, obviously, I'm not going till 9:30, but please go and check out Flurio Phantom Files. She's a fantastic content creator across the board. She's a very intelligent lady that supports debunkers, supports true paranormal. Very good. I went down from £340 to £180 years ago. Back then I could eat 2 large pizzas for dinner. I hope you keep it off. R&B, well done. Yeah, 23. Been an investigator since... been an investigator for 11 years. Running charity events. You all saw that video. And Dawn was like, hang on, if he's 23, take 11 off and you get 12. Yeah, you get 12. 12 years old, and that man was an expert paranormal investigator. Well done. Explains the fucking dead slug sat on his lip. Looked like he'd been drinking out of a dirty bastard cup. It's not a beard. Guild of the Clay doesn't have a premiere tonight, which is sad. So I watched her premiere last week. I looked away for like 5 minutes to sort my food out, and I looked back and everyone was going lol beardo, and I'm like, I haven't done anything. I haven't even chatted for a while. And then it turns out that apparently I made a cameo in the video. I've got a lot of time for Clay and Mr. Don't Scare Clay. They're very nice people. We were supposed to have met them in the autumn last year. Mrs. Geek's job changed, the shifts changed, and we couldn't do it. As obviously I've met Dorset Paranormal, Dead Cold, loads and loads and loads of them. Walking the Weird, Dead Cold, Dorset. I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked with a lot of people at the same time in a big group. All fantastic people, and we were like, "Oh yeah, Don't Scare Clay. We'd like to work or meet with Don't Scare Clay," and we couldn't do it. They were in Wales, but I think they got a bit confused about how big Wales is. Beardo has a skull mug. What? I do have a skull mug. I've got a big skull pint glass as well. It's here somewhere. What's that? Mrs. Geek, what's that? It's not what I was trying to find, but what's that? Oh, it's the... Is that the thing for the dinosaurs? It's not. What's this do, Mrs. Geek? I don't do shit. I don't know what this is. How do I find stuff in my room when I don't know what it is? Oh, that's right. Kelly, if you are still in the chat, could you confirm if you guys gave us this? Butt plug box. Anything's butt plug if you're brave enough. I shouldn't have said that on YouTube. Fuck it. If Kelly is still in the chat, did you send us this? Because Mrs. Geek thinks that our daughter gave me this. And I seem to remember this coming from 30 East Drive with me. So if you are there, let me know. What else have I got down there? Honestly, if you saw this room while I'm trying to sort the studio out, it's fucking abysmal. Don't Scare Clay and Days of Horror. Juanita, I investigate 30 East Drive with Days of Horror. Such a lovely, lovely couple. I absolutely adore their content. And the guys Stormy that they worked with, very, very... Lets you use a cactus. Hey, I'm just going to put this out there. One-way system. Stuff come out. Stuff come out. Our daughter did. Mrs. Geek, have you told him that before? Yeah, but I'm sure that it came from the... I sent the... Oh! Okay, it was Jack Skellington mug. Oh. We know what you have in the drawer there. Comic books, Jolene. The coffin sheet one, yeah. It's in the kitchen in the glass cabinet. My daughter did buy that. Do you know what? That was on display on that cupboard there for ages because I thought it was a gift from people I've worked with or a fan. And it belongs in the cupboard in the kitchen. Hey, epic. My daughter bought me a gift that's on stream. Why not? Ah, I'm such a knobhead at times, I swear to God. There are not tissues in the... What are you on about? I've got incense. I've got... What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a motion sensor and LED lights that I'm going to put in a doll that I was doing a year ago. Incense. A cap for the... whatever the fuck that thing is for my camera. She does watch the channel. Yeah, she does. We've got a knife. A hard drive. A pink pen. And there's no other drawers. He's like a toddler right now. Honestly, there's certain drawers, I open them. Like... this one. I've got a faceplate for a controller. I've got an old wallet that broke. Got a broken headset. I got a Bar Hamburg Santa hat. This is fun.
Yeah,
Fuck, you scared shit out of me.
it's in the kitchen.
Right, this is what I thought Kelly from 30 East Drive sent us. I mean, it looks like a Ouija board goblet, right? Hey guys, listen, when I die, these kids are going to be going through all this stuff, like, this is all cool. I got boards for comic books. It's the womb reader top. CRL, look. It's the womb reader top. What else we got in there? My first ever streaming microphone. Gas-powered air horn. Ah, bet she knows what it is now. What's that? Oh, that's a control pad. Oh, I was looking for that the other day. That cheap one can get off there. You live there now. That's not the one I was looking for. That one's broke. Ah, yeah, I'll take that beardo. I need a mic. Gimme. This one, I think, is broke. But it's the postage, Jess. I'm sure. What's the mean? UK box. The PO box is UK only. Things kept going missing from other countries, but we've had a box this fucking big turn up from Loz from Oz today, all the way from Australia. I've had other things actually land here from America, so I've got a feeling some people were actually spelling things wrong on the PO box sending, because things have actually got here. And the box we had from Australia today from Loz from Oz, I've never seen anything like it. But we didn't get a customs charge. We were told we were going to get a customs charge, and I said to Loz, I'll pay it, don't worry about it. And there we go. Cuddly toy next. Mrs. Geek, bring the cuddly toy. Wait, is it in here? Right, I'm going to show you something. It'll be in Saturday's video. I'm doing an extra video Saturday for all the stuff that Glasgow Ghost Hunters and Loz from Oz sent us. Before we get to the end, Loz from Oz has sent us this possum. It is possum, right? Possum puppet. We need to name this. We need to name this. Well, at least absolutely fucking not. Never. ever. Ever. But look how cute it is. It looks so real. It's a possum puppet. And I'm like, I'm a big fan of Tim the Tatman. He's got Kevin, he's got Kevin the penguin. And I'm like, Saturday's video, I'll give you guys the chance to name our little possum. And then he's just forever going to live on the desk there, or back there. And if I lose in Warzone, I can wring his neck, I can blame him, I can bounce his face off the table, I can throw him. Maybe not all those things, because I don't want to break him, but how fucking cool is that? His name is already Pete the Possum. It's apparently a famous Australian thing. Call it a posh twat. I'll find a space for him at some point. Did you just fist a possum? Yes. Yes, I did. I fisted a possum. CRL, don't you fucking dare. I swear to God, don't you dare. I see Ghost Cats. How are you doing? Thank you. Very, very in. Posse McPossface. Android. Don't you dare, Beardo. He's cute. I think he's fucking fantastic. I opened the box. I was like, what the fuck is that? That's epic. We had so much cool stuff. It'll be in an extra video on Saturday. So when you guys send us stuff, I put them in videos and people are like, call it Andrew. I'm not setting it on fire. Shh. I didn't say that. Fuck. Anyway, so yeah, when we get stuff, they'll get built into their own separate video. I'll put them up on a Saturday because people don't want to watch debunking videos with me thanking the community. So Saturdays will be their own separate community videos. Right, so in the comment section, I have placed a link to Mythos's video. Call it Dame Edna. Lee. Oh, Lee. No, I don't like Lee either. I didn't hear anything like that. Yeah. Oh, God, fucking pisses me off. Look more like a squirrel. Have you ever seen a squirrel that big? I'm sure it's a possum. Australians make up words, you know. We can do an extra while I'm off. Right, before we end, because we're not trying to end smack on 9 o'clock for somebody else's channel, shall we do an extra stream on Saturday? I'll release a video Saturday of all the gifts. Shall we do an extra stream? Mrs. Geek, are you off on Saturday? Let me double check. But if you're off on Saturday, shall we do an extra stream and get Mrs. Geek on? I'm sure I just read I Ghost Cats. I'm sure I just read that. For the gifted. I Ghost Cats, thank you for the gifted membership. I'm sure I did, but just in case. I like it I don't have the dog fart anymore. Yes, yes. I need Mrs. Geek to confirm it. It's a pre-recorded video, it's okay. Oh, Mrs. Geek, I've already pre-recorded the video for the stuff. I've already done it. Right, I might be wrong. I thought Mrs. Geek was saying she wanted to do a live on Saturday. Right, I will say this just before we end. That obviously, I've never hidden it. We have never hidden it. Mrs. Geek does have anxiety. So on Saturday, if we do go live, we may not go live. If Mrs. Geek's anxiety isn't where it should be, then we won't be able to go live. So I don't want to give like, yes, I'll do the live. Right. Fantastic. Sort your audio out and I might come to Saturday. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Smith, you're a dick. You're banned. Peter, what I do, make a fake paranormal video and the other bunkers debunk your video. Oh, that's a good idea, Rohan. Challenge to the debunkers. But I know what'll happen. Some people will see that I'm being a fucking prick about it. I'll guarantee you. Because if they get something wrong, not anyone specifically, but some people, not the debunkers, the fans, the fanatics of everyone. Like if somebody did it to me, if you know what I mean. if they brought a video out and I'm like, I know you did that, and then I said how they did it and it was wrong, some people would be like, you're just fucking having a go at Beardo. And I would worry about that. Slick, thank you for the £2. What about Dundee Ned could work? Maybe we'll do this on Saturday in the live. We'll put a poll up of a few names. Right, so you guys in the lives, you keep this community afloat on the lives. So, in the comment section after this live, put your names in for the possum. I'll compile a list of the more popular ones. And then we'll do like a live thing on Saturday with Mrs. Geek. If Smug Possum. I like that. Are you kidding me? Stay strong, Beardo and Weirdos. Thank you, Dave 1D. I see people think I'm an asshole, and I do think of the other debunkers and stuff. If suggested all debunkers do that, make their own vids and debunk each other, it's a very, very good idea. It's some people in the communities I think would try to weaponize it, and I'm not saying that people's communities are bad. There are bad eggs that pretend to be in the community. For example, there's somebody that's been in this chat tonight, and I've completely fucking blanked them, was slating me on the Shapes video of East Drive, and they were in the comment section here tonight, in the chat tonight, loving me, and then in my comment sections, loving me, but in the Shape and in mine, they're playing us off. I see that shit all the time. That shit's got to stop. Anyway, we are going to be ending. Slick, thank you for the £5. Thank you for the hats and hugs for Mrs. Geek. Derek or Mary. So, obviously not in the live now because we are ending, but in the comment section after the live, just list whatever names you want. List whatever names you want. Smith Paranormal debunk the shit out of you. I bet you could. You're a very, very good debunker, Smith. Very good. People need a life. They absolutely do, and they need to stop trying to play. People are fracturing the debunking community. People are fracturing the paranormal community. I've caused fractures because I don't always agree with anyone, but at least I'm always fucking honest. Hey, Dark County. So, right, we're doing an extra live on Saturday. We'll name the possum. We'll have Mrs. Geek on stream. If her anxiety gets the better of it, I'll put a community post out and I won't go live at all. I'm live Sunday anyway. But thank you, everybody. And thank you, the fucking 99.9% of you, for realising I didn't want to talk about Pramgate and the drama and completely avoiding it. I appreciate you. You're a good community. Thank you all very, very, very much. You can't call it little Beardo. That's what I call my... Never mind. Thank you all very, very much. Linked or pinned at the top of the chat is a Mythos video. It's absolutely fantastic. Even if you've got no interest in it, Mythos is such a good guy. Please go over his video, like the video, and leave a comment, even if you've got no desire to watch it, just to help that video out, because it's very, very important for real debunking, real paranormal, and people pretending to be real paranormal. I love every single one of you. Thank you all very, very much. Much love to you all. Beardo out. Can I get a roll? Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a roll. Can I get a roll? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a Beardo whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Roll. You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a